The San Francisco 49ers continue to roll. They dominated the Commanders 37-20 to win its 8th straight game of the season. The 49ers scored 30 points in the second half. They had 7 drives and scored on 6 of them. The offense doesn't get all the credit here though, as the defense forced a turnover on downs that gave the offense a short field. George Kittle ended up scoring on a 34-yard touchdown pass. Washington also had a fumble and an interception. But that's the type of complementary football necessary to win it all. Nick Bosa had a pair of sacks and QB hits and lived in the backfield all afternoon. This was a letdown spot for nearly every NFL team. The 49ers were coming off an emotional victory against a divisional rival, yet they came out of the half and established their dominance. That is absolutely impressive, and that is why, in my opinion, the best team in the NFC right now are the San Francisco 49ers. How's it going, everyone? Luca here, back with another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the 49ers again. You guys absolutely blew up my last 49ers video, and I am extremely grateful for that. I will be providing more 49ers coverage down the stretch, so hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. We're trying to hit 3K. And of course, Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates it. Let's talk about some high points from the 49ers win versus the Commanders. Ray McCloud was incredible out of the backfield. The receiver took a page out of wideback Deebo Samuel's book, taking the handoff from quarterback Brock Purdy 71 yards to the house with the help of some key blocks. The score was the first rushing touchdown of McCloud's career and put the 49ers on the board. I also want to highlight Nick Bosa, who continues to add to his sack count. The defensive lineman was already the NFL sacks leader heading into Week 16, and his 2 sacks of the Commanders quarterback Taylor Heinicke only further solidified that for Bosa, who now has 17.5 takedowns on the year. His first sack came in the final 2 minutes of the first half and was good for a total loss of 9 yards. In the fourth quarter, Bosa notched a strip sack of Heinicke, forcing a fumble later recovered by fellow defensive lineman Jordan Willis. The 49ers took over on Washington's 21-yard line and turned the takeaway into 3 points for the 27-14 lead with 12:02 left in the fourth quarter. Now let's talk about George Kittle, who is proving to be too much to handle. It's another multi-touchdown game for George Kittle in this one, the third of the year to be exact. Purdy connected with the tight end on the opening drive of the second half to give the 49ers the 14-7 advantage with 10:38 left in the third quarter. That 34-yard touchdown reception was his first score of the day, and with it, he's now surpassed his previous regular season best of 6 touchdowns, something that he accomplished in 2021. However, that wasn't the end of it for Kittle in Week 16. Later in the third quarter, Purdy hit a wide open Kittle who racked up 27 yards after the catch to reach the end zone once again. The touchdown put the 49ers up 21-7 with 4:52 left before the final frame. Brandon Ayuk, he recorded another 50-plus yard game. The third-year wideout posted his 9th 50-plus receiving yard game of the year with 5 catches for 81 yards on Saturday. 54 of those 77 yards came on a deep ball from Purdy in the final minute of the third quarter. And lastly, I want to talk about the golden boy, a man who is turning heads right now. Brock Purdy continues to deliver. Brock Purdy shook off a sluggish first half and did what he's done since taking over as the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. He delivered big plays. Purdy threw 2 more long touchdown passes to George Kittle, and this is what Kittle had to say. He's just getting the ball to us. He's great with the football. He puts it on target. He allows guys to run with it. He's super savvy in the backfield, makes guys miss. His confidence is through the roof right now, and I don't know why it wouldn't be, close quote. Purdy kept up his impressive play since stepping in for the injured Jimmy Garoppolo early in Week 13, looking far better than expected for the player picked last in this year's NFL Draft. He has thrown 2 touchdown passes in 4 straight games for the 49ers and won all 3 of his starts as San Francisco keeps the pressure on Minnesota in the race for the number 2 seed in the NFC. Purdy joined Hall of Famer Kurt Warner as the only quarterbacks since starting to begin being tracked in 1950 to win his first 3 starts while throwing multiple touchdown passes in each game. The 49ers can beat you in so many different ways, and their latest win against the Commanders proved exactly that. Now let's look ahead to the 49ers playoff picture. If the NFC playoffs began next week, the 49ers would face the number 6 seeded Giants in the wildcard round. You'd have to feel really good about that matchup if you're a 49ers fan. But the 49ers could still move higher up the standings. The 49ers have 2 regular season games remaining to try and catch the Vikings and even the Eagles for the number 1 seed in the NFC. San Francisco plays at the Raiders on New Year's Day and concludes the season at home against the Cardinals. The Raiders are all but eliminated from playoff contention, and the Cards have been an absolute mess. So the 49ers should be able to win those games. The Vikings, meanwhile, play the Packers and Bears to close the season out, and the Eagles play the Saints and the Giants, but they could be without Jalen Hurts. So there's a real possibility here that the San Francisco 49ers, who are playing their best football right now, and they are the hottest team in the NFL, could very well end up with the number 1 seed in the conference. If that somehow happens, watch out. But nonetheless, the 49ers, to me, whether they're a 1 seed, a 3 seed, at home or away, they are the team to beat in the NFC. This team is scary good right now. I said in my previous video, I got the 49ers winning the Super Bowl. I really don't see anybody stopping them. They got incredible momentum right now. Purdy is playing unreal, composed football. They are so deep on both sides. This 49ers team is destined for big things, and I'm going to continue to say that until I'm blue in the face. So we'll see if the 49ers can very well run the table, and let's see if this 49ers team can get that 2 seed or the number 1 seed. Like I just laid it out for all of you, there's a good possibility the 49ers could very well move on up, and they can still get that number 1 seed in the NFC. But right now, you do not want to play the 49ers. I mean, this is a team that is clicking on all cylinders. They are so fun to watch, and they are one of the best, if not the best story in all of football, as they are being led by Brock Purdy. What an incredible story, man. Things look bleak a few weeks ago, and now they look at an all-time high. So I will continue to talk about these 49ers, and right now, these 49ers, they do not have too many flaws. So yeah, let's see if they can keep it going. They're coming off another big-time win against the Commanders, and I'm just going to put this into perspective. The Commanders, they were fighting for their playoff lives. This was a team that wasn't just a team that is looking to next season. Commanders really needed to win this game. So yeah, they really needed to come out and play a big game against San Francisco. And what did San Francisco do after getting off to a bit of a slow start? They absolutely just ran past them and never looked back. That's what great football teams do. If they start slow, they're able to recover and they're able to win the game. We'll see how these 49ers continue to look. I have been a big fan of them. Let me know what your thoughts have been about the 49ers in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Plus ring the bell for more videos just like this. This is Luca Rosano signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.